My name's Callista Graff, and I grew up in Spokane, Washington State, and I'm currently living in Central Washington in Ellensburg. I have been passionate about art my whole life. I've taken many art classes in a variety of methods, and over the years of practicing art, I have come to a style that I love and I also love to share with other people. And that style is modern abstracted landscapes as well as mixed media artwork that evokes emotion in the viewer. So as you can see in this painting that I'm currently working on, it's about halfway through. I use a lot of color and a lot of texture because I believe painting should draw the person in. They should want to touch it, be a part of it. It should never be boring. So in this process video, I'm going to show you from start to finish the methods I use as well as the materials I use. So I start with a concept sketch, and that sketch is usually inspired by nature and also emotions that not only I exhibit but other people that I observe exhibit. Then I lay out that sketch on my sketch pad using the golden ratio at times or on a grid, and I do that to find balance in the piece of art, but I also like to break the rules in this sometimes, so you'll never know what I come up with. Next, I do color selection for a painting, and I use color harmony, and in particular clash colors. One's opposite on the color wheel. And I put my color selection on my concept drawing using oil pastels so I can blend them together, and that gives me an idea of how my final detail work is going to react to other colors. So next, I draw on the canvas using a gray marker, and then I mix the paints for the pour process. Now I use acrylic paints for this because with acrylic you can water them down and add additives and they will flow in a unique way on the canvas. So the most exciting part of my painting process is the acrylic pour of a painting. So when I pour the colors, they're very random where I place them. I have in my mind how I want the colors to be on there, but in the end, it's very unexpected and it's a surprise. I can manipulate the paint with my fingers, moving colors around to create shapes such as waves or clouds. I can even use a blowtorch to make more bubbles in perhaps the waves of a sea or the clouds of the sky. Also, that whole process of the pour is constantly changing, so it requires my full attention throughout the day until it's finally dry. After the acrylic pour is dry, then I apply texture to the painting, use acrylic medium such as modeling paste and crackle paste. This gives the painting a 3D effect and makes the painting very tactile. It casts shadows throughout the day on the canvas, so the painting itself is changing as you view it throughout the day. Finally, I'll add details using oil paints. The reason I use oil paints is because they're true to color when they dry. I know exactly what color it's going to be, how they will react to each other, and oil paints bring the painting to life. It adds depth to a painting. I may also add a little surprise detail that you won't see unless you're looking closely. I also add metallic highlights that capture the light and make it shimmer. So after the painting is done to my liking and I'm happy with it, I'll sign it, let it dry for several weeks, and then varnish it so it's preserved for years to come. So that was a very short video that showed weeks of work for a very small painting. And as you can see, I incorporated a lot of color and a lot of texture in this painting, but my favorite part is the pour process because it has unexpected results, and that's my favorite part of it all. So if you like what I do, you can browse originals that I have available on my website, artbycallista.com, as well as prints available of current originals as well as ones I've done in the past in various sizes. Also, if you'd like something unique for your home, you can always commission a painting, and I'd be happy to work with you on that. Let's create something very beautiful and unique to you. But whatever you do, sign up for my email list, because through that, when I start a painting, I will email you a first look at that process and you can be involved in it. Thanks for watching the video.